This is Hamilton Park, the first planned subdivision for blacks in the country, a neighborhood of 750 homes, isolated by a green belt, protected by only one entrance from the middle and upper middle income white subdivisions surrounding it in far North Dallas, the part of town known now for the city's wealthiest white families. Hamilton Park grew out of violence. In the 40s, about a dozen black families were firebombed. They had moved into what was then predominantly white South Dallas. As one white civic leader recalls, Main Street, the downtown bankers, got exorcised. They were so afraid of riots. So whites and blacks mobilized to stop the bombings and provide housing for minorities. A special blue-ribbon grand jury investigated but did not indict whites behind the bombings, and an interracial committee built Hamilton Park. A site was purchased away from the conflict and then away from everybody else. Today, the neighborhood is bounded on the north by LBJ, on the west by the Green Belt, the south by Forest Lane, and the east by the railroad tracks. The street names recall some of the city's most prominent establishment names. Hamilton Park's financiers. Hoblitzell, chairman then of Republic National Bank. Tobian, with the Housing Authority. They built a subdivision with concrete streets, curb and gutter, careful, extensive landscaping, and a good-sized park, with land again purchased by the white financiers. Other streets were named for prominent blacks: the baseball catcher, Roy Campanella; singer, Dorothy Dandridge; statesman, Ralph Bunche; entertainer, Harry Belafonte. Hamilton Park itself was named for R.T. Hamilton, a black physician. Homes sold for a little over $8,000, with white financing behind low-interest loans. Although Hamilton Park is in Dallas, arrangements back then placed the model segregated neighborhood in the Richardson School District. The school opened for all grades in 1955. In 1970, under court order, the upper grades were closed, and Hamilton Park students bused to other Richardson schools. Now the court has ordered the elementary school desegregated. Hamilton Park families enjoy their neighborhood and their school without resisting desegregation. But many argue white students should be bused in rather than Hamilton Park kids out. Whatever happens about school desegregation, Hamilton Park is seen today by some Dallas blacks as just another example, this time picturesque instead of grotesque, of white control of housing. The same housing patterns that have caused segregated schools, forcing the need for busing. Others see Hamilton Park as one of the white establishment's better efforts at separate but equal.